Hey YouTube. Okay, so we are doing something new with this channel. I'm doing a debate. A debate sounds so fucking corny though, but we gonna call it Dennis versus his dickheads. Right? Right? Cuz y'all niggas like the warts on my penis and shit. It's like I got to pop y'all and shit, but y'all keep on springing up with terrible ass arguments and shit. You feel me? So basically what this is I have a hot take that my community disagrees with, and then I present my hot take. I tell y'all of my points, and then after that, they will try to argue me down on some Steven Crowder change my mind type shit, but it only for like cartoons and dog shit intro. Nigga, fuck you. All right, whatever. Total Drama World Tour is the best season of Total Drama. I know this take doesn't seem too hot. I know this seems like the basic cookie cutter ass take, but I said it in my Discord. Join the Discord, and people hated me for it. People said I was stupid. People said that fucking niggas said that Revenge of the Island was the best season of all time. So I'm thinking, okay, these niggas might be a little special. You know, these people might be in the back of the class like snorfing glue and shit like that, eating the crayons and shit, and being like, "Yo, purple's my favorite color." But people said that this was a hot take. Revenge of the Island, on God, niggas was saying Revenge of the Island. All right, Total Drama World Tour is the best season. Okay, that shit not fucking working. All right, one of the main one of the main chat. Y'all can't make me laugh. I feel like I'm in high school and I'm trying to do a presentation. Y'all can't make me laugh. Don't call me a dumbass, bro. Get actually. You like the season where Cody gets sexually assaulted? All right, yo, hot take. I goon to Donald Trump. Laugh, nigga, laugh, bro. Come on. Let me take this shit off. Let me take this shit off. Ayo, if you watching this on YouTube, mind me, bro. All right. What the fuck? All right. Al Heather is peak. One of the main reasons Total Drama World Tour is the best season of Total Drama period. We ain't even done nothing and he's laughing. Is because Alejandro and Heather's relationship is very entertaining. It gives Heather her underdog story, and it also sets up Alejandro as this big threat, and having like Heather be the underdog in the situation, and Alejandro be this like daunting character to fight. I really fuck with the dynamic and shit. Uh, uh, gives Alejandro is one of the best is one of Total Drama's best villains. He really is. He's really one of the horrible. He yeah. It's not y'all's time to talk. It's not y'all times to talk right now. I'll let y'all talk later. Nigga stuttering. Okay. Grown ass man using Google Slides. What? Nigga, you unemployed. What the fuck? I can't use Google Slides no more. Nah, but Alejandro is the best villain in Total Drama in my opinion, because he has the least amount of plot holes out of every single villain. Even Heather in Total Drama Island, she had multitudes of plot holes and shit like that. He actually does something, and compared to like Justin and shit. And it's like characters don't become dumber when they're talking to him, like people did for Scott and Mal and shit like that in Julia. Alejandro and Heather's conflict is set up and executed masterfully, honestly on God from the start, where Alejandro isn't seen as a threat, everyone loves him, and Heather, everyone hates her, and that juxtaposition and fucking the build up to the shit. I'm doing a terrible job at showing y'all my points, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Lashana question mark. Scott is my fave villain. Your mama dropped you when you was a kid, bro. You was in the womb for 7 months. Nigga, what the fuck do you mean Scott was your favorite villain? Let me chill out. Let me chill out. And it gives other characters the things to do. One of the things I feel like is not talked about too much when it comes to these two is the fact that their conflict affects every single character in that season in a way, you know. It's like other storylines, like for example, like let's say Gwen and Trent. Other storylines, other characters interact with it in a certain way, but it's like, how did Gwen and Trent really affect Owen in Total Drama Island? How did Gwen and Trent really affect Lashana in Total Drama Island? You feel me? But this conflict, damn near every single character had something to do with it to a certain extent. You had Heather trying to work Cody. You had Lindsay. Nigga, he Lashana was my dog. Lindsay, nigga, Alejandro was like one of the main reasons Lindsay was eliminated. Right? Yeah, like damn near every no. Am I misremembering the shit? She didn't get Lindsay out. Didn't she just that? I will debunk your text later, bro. Justin over Alejandro. Okay, nigga. You probably like the smell of your own farts and shit. Talking about Justin over Alejandro. Cause of the DJ plotline, yeah. Cause of the DJ plotline, like Alejandro had his whole hand in the goddamn Team Victory shit. Like Team Victory losing all their challenges. That was like damn near all of Alejandro and shit like that. Lost to a tiebreaker. Lindsay was like literally one of the only characters, probably like Lindsay and Ezekiel to some extent, that didn't have anything to do with this plotline. But like it damn near touched every single fucking character besides probably Lindsay. And the pacing is fucking great. Like the 3-act arc of Alejandro being this huge threat at the beginning, and then when Team Victory comes up, when Team Victory like completely loses all their members and shit, and and when Noah starts suspecting something, and then Alejandro has to win Owen's favor back, I really fuck with that. And also the Gwunkin and shit, and how Heather has to maneuver her way through that. I really fuck with that. I really fuck with that. I really think the pacing for their characters was great. I really love their enemies to lovers arc. I really fuck with that shit. I really fuck with that shit. Restart, dumbass, nigga. We going. We going. I don't give a fuck. We going. Another reason I like this show is this season is because new characters get to shine. Tyler is good, gives the season good slapstick. Tyler's funny in this season. I feel like this is where Tyler hit his peak as a character. He got into for 15 episodes. What? Tyler was a good slapstick character. What are y'all talking about? The picture? It's just Noah and Cody. Cody is Pete. I don't really need to elaborate on that shit. Cody is just one of the best characters in Total Drama Island history. Total Drama history. Alejandro has a micro penis. And this is Noah's best season. Noah was way better in this season than he is in Total Drama Redonkulous Race. I don't give a fuck. Noah had way better one-liners in this season. He had way funnier moments in this season. I don't give a fuck. Noah was his peak in Total Drama World Tour. I feel like Noah lost a lot of his luster in Total Drama Redonkulous Race. I'll say it right now. He lost the girth that he had to his character, you know? He lost the veins on his penis when it comes to his character, if you ask me. Like Noah really lost a lot of his shine in Redonkulous Race because he wasn't that dry humor character in Redonkulous Race. He was not at all. Alright. This Total Drama World Tour is Noah's best season. That's another reason why the season's so fucking good. Hot take. Alright. So, when making this presentation, I was thinking, what would niggas say Total Drama World Tour is overrated? I'm thinking, what are the main complaints about Total Drama World Tour? One of the main complaints is that Team Victory shouldn't have got voted off that early. First of all, I disagree with that. I feel like Team Victory should have got voted off that early because it makes Alejandro seem like he's a way bigger threat, because Team Victory had a bunch of legacy characters on that team, and Alejandro being able to outwit and outsmart everybody on that team just propped him up as an even bigger villain and as an even bigger threat. That's why I feel like Team Victory should have that's why I don't have a problem with Team Victory all getting voted off like that. And the thing is, I don't think it's really that unpredictable because that shit has never happened before when it comes to Total Drama. You feel me? And another hot take. It doesn't work on my fucking keyboard. Gwen and Duncan isn't that bad, bro. Gwen and Duncan isn't that bad, bro. This is, and I'm gonna say something even crazier. I'm gonna say something even crazier, bro. I'm gonna say something even crazier. Gwen and Duncan is probably one of the best things to happen in this fucking season. I said it. Gwen and Duncan is probably one of the best things to happen in this fucking season.
Shut the nuke up my pussy.
Because look. First of all, fuck Courtney. Fuck Courtney, bro. Courtney's one of the worst total drama characters of all time. I mean that from... Bro, I've been saying this since 2016, bro. I've been getting death threats in YouTube comments since 2016. Fuck Courtney. Fuck Courtney. She was alright in Total Drama Island, but then her trying to become a villain in Total Drama Action, that shit pissed the absolute fuck out of me. Fuck Courtney. And the thing is, Gwen and Duncan actually had some chemistry. Go back to Total Drama Action and look at their scenes together. When I was a little kid, I'm like, oh yeah, these two make perfect sense. Kill yourself? That's a good rebuttal. But Gwen and Duncan actually make sense together, bro. It's like even their interactions in like the final 8 of Total Drama Island, they seem to have good chemistry. I don't get why y'all hate these two together so much. I don't understand that. Maybe it's because y'all just like Courtney, and it's like, what type of weird-ass Stockholm syndrome do y'all niggas have, bro? First of all, Duncan and Courtney were damn near an abusive-ass fucking relationship, and they were so fucking annoying in Total Drama Action. I was happy for my nigga Duncan. Duncan is a cheating bitch, and Courtney's abusive. I don't give a fuck. Courtney was putting her hands on that nigga. And also, one of the major things that I really appreciate about these two is because it sets up a lot of dynamics and strategy, and it also kicks off the second half, the middle portion of Total Drama World Tour for me. Because look at this. When Gwen and Duncan happen, now you have Tyler seeing the kiss. You have Owen like thinking that Duncan is a bad guy, and now Duncan's not able to convince Owen to go against Alejandro as easily. You have Heather. You have Alejandro now hitting on Courtney, and now you have Heather not liking Courtney. You have Cody thinking that he has a chance for some reason, and him trying to slide on Gwen. You have Gwen versus Courtney. Bro, fucking that Grease episode, that X-Files episode, that fucking, the episode in the Amazon. Bro, like, that shit was peak. I don't give a fuck. That shit was peak. Because every single character had something to do. Everything that the characters were doing had something that was connected to the plot. And this shit is hurts my brain. Someone help. No. But it's like, this sets off so much shit. It makes every single character feel important. Everything that every character is doing is interesting to some extent. Bro, I was locked in for them for that like a 4-episode stretch. It's cheating, nigga. I don't give a fuck. What? It's cheating? I don't care. Niggas have done worse shit in the past. I watched Attack on Titan. Eren is fucking Adolf Hitler in that shit. And I love that show. I don't give a fuck if Duncan cheats a little bit. Bro, the amount of shit that popped off because of this was amazing. I don't care. Morally, it's wrong, but I like Duncan and Gwen together. Yeah, it's like my characters don't have to be fucking morally perfect beings for me to like them. They don't have to be morally perfect beings for me to like them. One of my favorite characters is Eric Cartman. That nigga is every ist and racist in the book. Like, what? What do you mean? This is like 9/11 for his Dennis Jr. fans. Dennis committed genocide. Okay. Yeah, but the amount of shit that this relationship sets up and the amount of strategy that comes from this, it's just peak. This is peak Total Drama strategy-wise. This is peak Total Drama writing-wise. Every single character just had something, and it all it all joined together to be a part of the big plot, and it was just peak. It was great writing, honestly. Great writing. Every character has a purpose. Like look at this. Look at this scene. You got Heather hates Courtney, and because Courtney's trying to get with Alejandro, and Alejandro's trying to get with Courtney because of Duncan and Gwen. Duncan doesn't trust Alejandro, so Duncan's over here trying to get Owen on his side. Owen doesn't know if he can trust Duncan or Alejandro because both of them are morally gray as fuck. And then you got Sierra molesting Cody, and it's like, who doesn't love molesting? Okay, I don't know, but you have you have Heather trying to work Sierra to be over her side, and with her doing that, she also has Cody. And later in the season, in the final four, you have Alejandro and Heather trying to work over Cody and Sierra. So yeah, I really fuck with this. I think I really fuck with I really fuck with how every character is written and they have one big purpose in the plot all together. So yeah. I regret liking this bitch. Dennis needs mental help. Clip after I didn't mean it like that, bro. Watch out. Damn near perfect elimination order. I don't care. I don't care. The elimination order is damn near perfect. The purpose of I really respect that they voted off all of Team Victory because Team Victory was filled with so many legacy characters, so many characters that have done historically well in the past that Alejandro fucking them over makes him look like a huge threat. He convinces Harold to get voted off. He plays Lashana like a flute. He does Bridget dirty. Those three characters did really good in their past two seasons and shit like that. And 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 then you have the middle part. You give Noah and Tyler their shine. They get to become love characters, and then you vote off Noah, you vote off Tyler when they serve their purpose as a character and shit like that. And I feel like the middle part, the middle section of the eliminations, Noah, Tyler, Gwen, I feel like that's a great place to vote them off. And then you have this part, you add in Blanley. I feel like that's like the only blemish, but you have Blanley so that Owen has one more thing to do. And then you vote off Blanley, you vote off Courtney, final five. I love the final five. You vote off Duncan. That's a good place for him to go. And final four. I really love the dynamic of Alejandro, Heather, Cody, and Sierra. I really like the Alejandro and Heather rivalry, like gearing up and them trying to convince Cody and Sierra to betray the other side. I really fuck with that dynamic that they got going on. That's why I like the fact that Cody made it this deep into the game. And then you have the final two, which is probably one of the best final twos in Total Drama history. I don't know, fight me with it, but yeah. But yeah, how long did that take me? 18 minutes. I feel like my arguments are ironclad. I feel like my arguments are ironclad. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Any objections? Any objections? I don't even think I need to argue with y'all niggas because y'all ain't got shit. Y'all ain't got shit for me. Y'all ain't got shit for me. Damn, I was stuttering as chat. Was I stuttering like a motherfucker through that shit? It's cool though. It's cool. It's fine. It's fine. Debates. Who? Oh my god. Who want to debate? Who already in this shit? Who don't like what I gotta say? Oh, I think Indian guy has something against me. This is like Goku versus Frieza right here, chat. Indian guy fucking hates World Tour. Oh my god, Nas, get the fuck out.
Yo, what's good? What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? What's good,
What's
y'all?
up?
All right, all right. I don't. Okay, first off, I don't hate World Tour. I think it's mid. I think it is a hot load of mid and overrated. Um.
Okay,
Okay. So, all right, all right. So let's just go through some of your points, and I'm gonna say why you're wrong. All right. So
bet.
first and foremost, okay. So first and foremost, so many characters are worse than they were before. So many characters got worse. All right.
Like,
So, all right, let's say first and foremost, Cody was worse here than he was in Island because at least in Island he had a few like decent scenes, like when he helped like Gwen and Trent. Here he was just molested the entire time and did absolutely nothing.
you victim blaming that nigga? Like, what? He's a worse character because he getting molested? Oh, I see what
You know,
type of nigga you are. I see what type of nigga you are.
No, 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 no.
Yeah,
Dennis, I'm not
yeah,
trying to.
yeah, yeah. When a woman gets
You were
molested, you
celebrating.
think she dirty. You think she dirty. Oh, I know what type of nigga you are. I know what type of nigga you are.
You,
I know what type of nigga you
bitch,
are.
you said
You
you
weird.
literally said that
You weird.
molestation was good. Bitch, you said molestation was good. I'm not trying to hear
Nah,
nothing from
nah,
you.
nah, nah. No, but Cody had great moments in a Total Drama World Tour. I
All
actually
right,
fuck
like
with.
what? Like what? Like what? Like what? Like what?
His episode in
Like what?
Damn, can I talk, nigga? I fucked with his dynamic that he had with Sierra. I fuck with the fact that he made it deep into the season. I fuck with
So you fuck with the fact that he got molested for 26 episodes.
I think what they were really trying to. No, I don't fuck.
Well, what'd you just say then? What'd you
But
just say? What was the dynamic between him and Sierra besides that?
uh, bro, is bro, it wasn't that deep. It's not meant to be taken that deep, bro. It's not meant to be taken that deep.
All
Cody
right,
is
all
a
right, all
floater.
right. So you're
Cody,
telling
no, no,
okay,
no. Cody's
okay,
not
okay,
first. Go ahead, go ahead.
okay. So you're telling me that Cody getting his sexually assaulted for 26 episodes is slapstick, it's not that deep, but Courtney being abusive is serious, and why we should hate Courtney?
Um, um, I just.
Because by your logic, then that should be slapstick too, right?
Nah, but when Courtney was beating up on Duncan, it was annoying. When 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 Sierra was
So you think watching,
when, when
so you think watching a man get sexually assaulted, you think that's not annoying? You think that's like entertaining? Mm. Okay, Dennis. Okay, 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 okay.
All right,
All right,
next point.
all right, all right. This one is a hot take, and I know I'm gonna get hate for this one. Heather
Okay.
is overrated. She did not redeem herself in this season. She is the exact same character. The only reason that people think that she redeemed herself was because she was against a worse person. I am so tired. I'm so tired. Well, hold on. I'm so tired of people acting like Heather became a better person. She did not. The only reason people think that was because she's against Alejandro and Alejandro's worse.
What did she do to like become worse? What did she do that was worse than what she did in Island?
I didn't say she became worse. I said she didn't become better. I said she's the same person.
Her
I didn't say she became
relationship,
worse.
her relationship with that she had with Cody, like that reflects her becoming a better person.
Okay, she did the same shit in action and reverted that shit. She got a bond with Lashana, but then like that like amounted to nothing, and they hated each other again. What's the
Yeah, but like her relationship that she had with Cody that was built up throughout the whole entire season, and you see it at the end where Cody's like,
How
"Yo,
was
you're
it built towards
actually
the entire season? The whole dynamic was made in like the end of the season.
no, no, no,
Where
no,
the
no, no,
fuck was
no, no, no,
Heather and
no, 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 no." Because at the beginning, you remember when she was trying to work over Sierra at the beginning, right? And Cody was like, "Yo, you don't even
Okay,
talk to me at all." That was them like laying the groundwork for that shit to happen.
okay.
And
So
then
one line.
and
So
no no
one
no
line.
no 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 no
So
no
one
no
line.
no because in that Chinese episode when Cody was scared of Sierra, who was in his ear? Who was in his ear, nigga? Who was in his ear?
Ain't no. That's
Hey!
not. Please.
Hey!
Okay.
Hey! Hey! Who was trying to help out Cody when he was being molested by Sierra? Who? 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 Who?
Heather did not do that shit because she cared about Cody. Heather was trying to do that shit because she was trying to gain an ally, dumbass.
But she still
She
did
said,
it though. She still did it though.
okay, she still
It's
did it.
showing
Okay,
her.
so you're saying, okay, let's say, let's say I own a business and I have an employee and he gets run over and he's about to die, but I save his life because then I'd lose money. Does that
Yeah.
make me morally good because I saved his life? Not because I cared about him. I thought he was, I hated that bitch,
Okay.
but
Okay.
he would
Okay.
make me
Okay.
money.
Okay. Look. Okay. Look. It doesn't make you the the best person, but it makes you better than you were before. Because you see, before all the heinous shit that Heather was doing at Total Drama Island, right? And her helping out Cody with that whole relationship that Cody had with Sierra, even if it was just to help out her like strategically, like she still did that. That still shows growth in her character, because back in Total Drama Island, Heather wasn't even strategically savvy like that. She wouldn't even have done shit like that for Lindsay or Beth, even if it meant keeping the ally. if that was Heather and Total Drama Island, she would have said, "Okay, fuck off, Cody." She wouldn't even have done that
Nah,
at
nah, nah.
all.
She would have done that shit. The only reason she didn't do that shit now was because Lindsay was stupid and wouldn't take anything. Cody's not as stupid as Lindsay, so she had to do something else.
Why didn't she save Beth?
Beth was stupid. Beth literally this, see that's not the see the thing about Beth in Island is that um the thing about Beth in Island is that her whole arc in Island is her turning against Heather. Heather did that shit to Beth, and Beth turned on Heather, but then did but then never mind.
And the thing is, Cody actually has a confessional of like in like episode 26 where he's like, Heather was actually like really good to me, and he was like, damn, I really feel like I'm the first person to ever say that shit. Like that
Okay,
like Heather reaching her hand out for
okay.
Cody, even if it was just for strategy, she's not doing that shit for Lindsay or Beth. She cuts off Beth, she cuts off Lindsay immediately, and in Total Drama Island, from then on, she's just by herself, just fucking with people. But even if it was just strategic, it shows that she has some growth because she still goes out to save Cody multiple
Well, if
times.
she doesn't save Cody, she's cooked.
Yeah, if she cuts Lindsay, she's cooked
He cut Lindsay and made it to the final three.
because of plot armor. But like
Plot armor, you.
yeah, she's like
See. Now you're
Nick.
saying plot armor. You
Nick, bro, come
like.
here, bro. You know damn well fucking DJ's elimination was plot armor. Fucking Jeff's elimination don't make no goddamn sense. Izzy's elimination, come on, bro. You know that's one of the big plot holes in Heather's arc in Total Drama Island. You know that. You know damn
Okay.
well.
Okay. So you talking about how Alejandro didn't have no plot armor? So you telling me that Sierra somehow magically blowing up the plane and he's staying because of that? You think that's not plot armor?
Yeah, that's a little bit of plot armor. Yeah, that's plot armor. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
It's it's it's
You
it's
think that
plot
no
armor,
one?
but I
You
don't
think
feel
that no?
like. But it's plot armor, but
You
I
think?
feel like all the other villains have worse and more instances of plot armor. And the thing
You gotta read
is,
that. Literally, like it's not like nobody knew Alejandro was a snake. Duncan knew, Heather knew, Owen knew, and no one ever targeted at him. Why didn't no one ever target him?
okay, so Duncan knew that Alejandro was a snake, but Duncan was already public enemy number one because of the whole him kissing Gwen situation. Tyler feels weird about him. Owen it
I
already.
mean, Duncan was never targeted either. Duncan was never targeted either.
Yeah, it was
You- you-
it was Duncan and it was
so
Duncan
why
and
would he be public
Alejandro.
enemy number
No,
one
no,
if he
no.
was
It
never
was
targeted?
it was he was. Don't act like he wasn't disliked. You know damn well
He
he
was
was
disliked. He
disliked.
was never targeted. He was never targeted.
It
When
was
was he
no, no,
targeted?
no, 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 no. It was
He was targeted in his elimination episode.
the dynamic was Owen, Alejandro, and Duncan on that team, and they were both fighting for the Owens vote. You don't remember that?
They was.
Yeah, they
But
were, and
like,
then the
why
merge.
did they never? Why did neither of them ever take a shot at Alejandro? Why did Duncan never take a shot at Alejandro? Why did
Because
Owen never take a shot at Alejandro?
they won immunity.
Bec- I'm not talking about that, and I'm talking about it just in general.
They Okay, so when Tyler gets voted off, that's because Duncan and Alejandro make a deal. Duncan needs to make that deal with Alejandro because Duncan is public enemy number one at that point. You remember that, right?
Okay,
He needed to
okay,
do that. He
sure,
needed to do that. And
sure.
then from then on, it's the three: Duncan, Owen, and Alejandro. Duncan is fighting for Owen's vote, and Alejandro is fighting for Owen's vote to get the other person out. And then the merge comes around, and then that fucks it up. Cause
How did that fuck it up?
because Alejandro turns on Owen because he validated Sierra's marriage with Cody, and then that got like Sierra's vote, and then he just flips on Owen.
Okay, but then Duncan doesn't go at does
Duncan won
Duncan
immunity
doesn't
at
try
that
and go
point.
after Alejandro.
I think
Yeah,
he.
Duncan doesn't try and go after Alejandro. Duncan won immunity, but Duncan doesn't try and go after Alejandro.
Hold up, someone's calling me real quick.
All right.
All right, what were you talking about?
Oh, I think it was like, okay, so why did Duncan not go for Alejandro in that scenario if Alejandro turned on Owen? Why did Duncan Alejandro? Because Alejandro ain't got to vote that elimination. Alejandro did not get a vote that elimination.
Um, I don't know. I would have to go back and watch it. I don't really remember the votes for that episode. I'm not gonna
All
lie.
right, and then we got but we got Sierra, who's probably the worst character in the entire fucking show. Uh, she's not in it, and she single-handedly drags the season down as well because she's not entertaining. She's not funny. She's just there to molest Cody. Like literally, there's so many times when Sierra's screen time is literally just rage bait.
I don't know. I wasn't irritated by Sierra. I like Sierra's character. I like Sierra's character, bro. I like her character.
Ow. And then we got the songs. Now, if you're like a band kid, maybe, but like the songs were dog shit, if you ask me.
I fuck with the songs.
Like I hated all the
I
songs
fuck, I
except
fuck,
like
I fuck with the songs. I'm not gonna lie, but and my chest saying Sierra was cool, bro. But yeah, I fuck with the
nah.
songs. I don't know. Yo, I need to get some more niggas in here. Who? Damn, I don't know what their arguments are gonna be though. I get. Oh my god, what you gotta say, bro?
That was good. Start yapping.
All right, Dennis. So, listen. So,
Hello.
listen. World Tour is a bun season.
Yeah, you got a
I
bum
can't
ass. You
understand what
got
you're
a
saying.
bum ass fucking mic. All right, let's get TDZ in here. All right,
All right,
TDZ.
what's good, bro? Back me up.
Yo, bro, look,
Yo, what's up?
look.
What's good?
You said they had a perfect elimination order. We were talking about Alejandro's plot armor. Bro,
Yeah.
Noah's elimination was absolute fucking bullshit. Nigga, they won the fucking challenge and they still eliminated his bitch ass.
Nah, bro, they
Nigga,
got Duncan. They got Duncan, bro. That's
no,
a bigger
no,
prize.
nigga, the
Hey
challenge was
yo,
to find the fucking Ripper. They found the fucking Ripper.
they
Nigga,
found
they
Duncan.
won
That's
the challenge.
better. They found
They
Duncan. That's
they
better. I don't
lost
give a
it.
fuck.
No, no. The reason they made that happen is because they needed plot armor for Duncan to stay in the game and for Alejandro to stay in the game because they wanted both of them to have that shit. That was some bullshit ass elimination. They
No,
said
it's
the
not.
challenge
It's
was
not
to
for
find the
Duncan and
Ripper.
Alejandro. Duncan and Alejandro's the one that got were up for elimination. That was plot armor for
No,
Team Amazon.
look. What happened? Right, right. But at the same time, if they would have listened and voted with Noah and Owen, who had valid reason to vote him out, who Noah's been literally trying to get everyone to vote him out the entire time.
But you gotta see, Alejandro and Tyler were close. Alejandro and
Exactly.
Tyler were
But
close at
okay,
that point,
think
and
about this
Duncan
from
don't know
Duncan's
any of them.
perspective. Think think about this from Duncan's perspective. What do I want to fight the nigga who's been literally fucking everybody up whole season, or the dweeb that can't lift the fucking orange?
Does Duncan know that at this
Why the
point?
fuck?
Does Duncan know that at this point?
Just
Yo,
just look
okay,
at
okay,
Duncan's
look,
heat.
huh?
Who is
Oh yeah.
who?
No.
Think
But
about
look,
this.
look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
So,
Duncan is trying to win challenges. Who am I gonna vote off? I'm gonna side with the fat kid and Noah. The hell? Nah, Noah can go. Noah can go.
Okay,
That nigga can
all
kick
right. Let's
okay,
rocks.
I see your point there.
I'll let you.
I see your point there.
I'll let you continue in a minute. I'll let you continue in a minute. I just gotta drop something in. Noah is fucking overrated in World Tour, and Ridiculous Race Noah is infinitely better than World Tour Noah. And I will explain that later. But yeah, you
Fuck
can
you
finish.
and your mama, nigga.
That's
All right,
crazy.
go ahead.
That's crazy. That's crazy. All I'm saying is that was a bullshit elimination because really they shouldn't even went to elimination in the first place.
Okay.
But
Okay.
for them to have a perfect elimination order, them to literally Noah and Owen complete the challenge basically by themselves because they left Tyler long at the beginning of the challenge, and the Team Amazon bring back Duncan, and all automatically the rules of this challenge is out the window. Oh yeah, They win because they bring back my star fucking Duncan. So now Noah gets booted.
Okay, okay, okay.
That shit was ass.
I can see that on the like, oh, they shouldn't have lost or shit like that. But it's like Noah going out at that point. I still think that's decent. I still think that's a decent placement for him. You feel me? I can.
Personal hot take. I think. Okay, I'm gonna let you finish.
Now go ahead.
Oh, personal hot take. I think Noah could have gotten the final five like where Duncan was, and have been like a little like a stump in the road for Alejandro and Heather. Personally, I
Nah,
think it would
nah,
have been a nice
Duncan.
three-way
Look,
World Tour
look.
Duncan is the best version of Duncan.
rivalry.
Oh, whoa.
But that's just my personal opinion. I think that Noah should have got like final five and got voted out the same exact way that
If
Duncan did, with everybody just voting them out.
if Noah stays,
World
Alejandro's fucked. If Noah stays, Alejandro's fucked. Cause Noah has Owen
True,
by his
but
side.
here's how I think it really should have played out. I think it would have been fine if they eliminated Noah there, only if they brought him back for the return challenge instead of Blaney, and then have him be another stump in the road for later after the merge, and then it would have fit perfectly because
Mm.
Owen was still in the game. That's how I would have played it personally.
Mm.
And then final five, then they both all get the final five. Heather and Alejandro will be like, "Hey, Cody, Sierra, we voting Noah off in final five." He'd be like, "All right, fuck, I'm fucked again."
No,
Nah, but
no,
if
I agree with you.
Duncan,
I
Things
agree
still,
with you.
things still play out relatively similar, but I think that would be way better because Duncan, he
Okay,
was there, but like
no, but the thing
okay,
is, the
nah.
Duncan and a
personal
Gwen
hot take.
plot line kicks off a bunch of shit. Like if the Duncan and
Personally,
True.
Gwen shit
That's
doesn't happen,
that's
personally,
that's
Heather
the only
doesn't
reason. That's the
survive.
only reason why my theory don't pan out. That's the only
personally,
reason why my
personally,
theory don't pan out
personally,
because I do agree with you that
personally.
Gwen and Duncan was great.
I'll let you finish. Wait. Personally,
Calm down.
World Tour Duncan is the best version of Duncan. World
Oh
Tour
shit.
Duncan is literally one of four entertaining characters in that season. I'm not trying to hear no criticism of Duncan because the reason World Tour is interesting in the second half is because of him. If Duncan wasn't there, that shit would have been the biggest snooze fest of all time.
I don't disagree.
Like
That's the
like
only
total
reason why
drama
my theory
action?
don't
Yeah,
pan out
okay.
all the
Like
way.
total drama action, I can agree with
Total
that.
Drama
Yo,
Action
you're
is better
taking
than World
action
Tour by a
pass,
mile.
bro.
Wait, what?
Total Drama
Huh?
Action is better than World Tour by a mile.
No, the fuck. Phantom, what you gotta say?
Bro, like you said, World Tour Duncan is the best.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know
World Tour
about that
Duncan is
one.
the
I
best.
don't know about that.
wait.
It is
This
really
did
not, bro.
we
Like you
can
can't.
way off topic. Indian guy, I low key think you should make your own little slideshow. I feel like, but we getting way off topic. We
For
talking
World
about World
Tour
Tour.
or a different for World Tour or like should I make my
Uh,
slideshow about why World Tour sucks or something or is it the
Duncan.
other
I
one?
feel like World Tour Duncan is the best. I
Oh,
feel like you should.
Duncan.
Yeah, yeah.
All
All
right,
right, all
I'll
right, all
just
right.
like stay here while making it and add comments on top of it or something.
Okay. Phantom, what did you agree with me on World Tour being the best season or?
Well, like maybe, but like it's not like my favorite.
Okay, this nigga
But
don't
like
have
you
a
were
strong
making good
opinion.
points,
This nigga don't have a strong opinion about it. He don't really care.
bro. Come on.
I'm just no. I'm saying you don't
I
have a
didn't.
strong opinion. I'm not saying that you don't like have your opinion. I feel like it's not strong. For you to argue, you gotta have a strong opinion about something. You gotta be ready to die about
I
that
agree
shit.
on most of your points.
Oh, okay, bet. Okay, bet. Yeah, nigga, I'm
I,
ready
th- I
to.
think World Tours respectively. I got World Tour respectively three, possibly two.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Hey, I got World Tour fourth worst.
Okay. Who else? Who else? Isaiah, do you have anything to say?
he's not gonna say shit.
What's up?
What's up? You got anything to say?
Who
Yeah,
left?
What you gotta say?
Oh, fam.
World Tour is the shittiest season.
That's crazy.
Okay, this nigga's just
My
yapping.
bad.
Honestly,
Nigga not
It's not
He's
that
not
bad.
talking about
It's not that
shit.
bad of a
Okay.
take.
He's not
Alright,
talking about
that's
shit though.
I need to yap.
Oh,
I
yeah.
need to hear some yapping. What's good, bro? Start yapping.
That's all I needed to hear. Okay, and we got Millicat.
What
Millicat.
was that?
I
Don't leave
don't
Malachi. What's great? Start
Hey,
yapping, bro.
Wazoo. All right, look,
bet.
I ain't
Talk
gonna
to me.
hold you. You kind of had a lot of points that I do not agree with.
Okay. Talk your shit.
Okay, hey, so let me get this straight. You said you liked Sierra's personality, right?
Yeah, Sierra's not my favorite
No,
character,
okay.
but
Here's the thing, though. I didn't. It was annoying. Like, what? So didn't she like in the episode when Owen got out? Did she like force Cody to marry her and like I'm pretty sure never divorce her?
Yeah, and here I go. Who is
So,
going
but
against
you
that?
and you find
Heather.
that
Like come on.
okay to like?
Alright.
Okay. All right. So one of the do I say it? I relate to Cody because
That's
I got no bitches when I was a little
Do not
kid,
relate to
and
Cody
Cody
at
was
all.
not
Don't lie
getting
to yourself.
bitches,
Don't lie to yourself.
and
no,
Cody
that's
wasn't getting.
Don't lie to
I
yourself,
relate to
Dennis.
I relate to Cody
I'm
because I
not.
wasn't getting no bitches as a kid, and Cody wasn't getting no
Dennis,
bitches as a
bitch.
kid, and having a girl creep on him
Bitch, I
made
get no bitches now.
I'm not gonna lie. I
Dennis,
I
like
call
Sierra.
myself
Dennis, do you
husband.
like
I
yourself right
like
now,
Sierra.
Dennis?
what?
I get no
I
bitches
think she
now.
could have
I
been
call
better.
myself husband. You literally, I don't get no play. I don't relate to Cody's bitch ass.
No, I ain't trying to get like forced married. So what the frick do you mean you relate to Cody?
I peed myself in third grade in front of the hoes.
That does not
No,
make
no,
any
no, no.
sense.
See, nah, listen, nah. Here's my theory. Dennis has an abuse kick, and he wants someone like Sierra to do all this shit to him. So he likes Cody because he sees himself in Cody.
Okay, I think this argument getting derailed. All right, end of the video. Ayo, YouTube, if you fucked with this, sub up, subscribe, comment what you want, and I'll do more of these. I low key want to do more of these. I actually have
Yeah,
fun making this. I want to do
Yeah,
more of
yeah,
these.
this is
trust,
cool.
bro.
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
this was